Okay, but you only can pick
Okay,
one.
okay.
Don't be greedy.
Okay, okay.
Oh my
But I
God!
can't
it's a
understand
beautiful- Check this out, guys.
And all buildings in orange, as you see on the top, they are in classicism and residence style. So now you can see the main square for president, something like this. This is like the place for meeting, because a lot of cars are there when it's like the president makes some, I don't know.
Yes. Okay. This is the church.
Yeah. One of the most biggest in Prague and one of the most biggest in world. You know, on Charles Bridge you can meet a lot of people like from streets who are just working, paying people and
This is some kind of sweet music.
yeah.
You know?
It will be so funny.
I'm temporary artist. We are going to make something different to show you guys like how it looks like.
Like this one. I like pink.
This will be my background color.
I'm so slow. All colors are mixed, so we will see.
Make sure they are touching. We need to fill the center.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, come with me, okay? Straighten it and then you're gonna release like this.
2025年7月的午后，天气晴，我在布拉格的一间家庭咖啡厅，和一位来自乌克兰的女孩安娜见面。安娜告诉我，她精通5种语言，已经在布拉格居住超过10年了。她的目标是成为一名导游，并希望我成为她的第一位亚洲游客，接受她的城市导览。
We go there on these streets because there is something like interesting for us. It's called
Okay.
Praga Castle.
我们的第一站是圣维特大教堂，是在我们咖啡厅的向上400-500公尺处的丘陵顶部。要到达那边，我得先爬上数千级的阶梯。透过安娜的简介，我才知道，从我们离开咖啡厅不久后，我所处的位置就是布拉格城堡的一部分，而圣维特大教堂就位于城堡的中心区域。We are going to the castle right now.
Yeah, but really like big, I would say, buildings. Yeah, there. And you will see a lot of like beautiful, there like a square, a big square, because a lot of tourists are there, and the cars are not going there because it's banned from the cars, so it's okay. This style, this old square, it was something like with Renaissance, like something style, in Baroque style. You can see, yeah, in Baroque style, in Renaissance and classic style. So
Yeah.
it's like classicism, something like this.
What is your opinion about locals, Czech people?
They are
not
polite,
rude?
but sometimes they can be rude. I would say that one thing, they are so lazy. Czech person, let's say, Monday is okay. It's like the starting a week, okay.
Yeah.
The Tuesday is also okay, but when we have the Thursday, I would say, so they are waiting for ending day, and on Friday they didn't work, something like this. Prague is like the capital of beer, I would say.
Oh
And
yeah, I've heard that. People say Czech beer is one of the best beers in the world.
Yeah. And do you like beer?
Not really, actually, but I've tried. Sometimes
I have never tried this
Was it?
beer. Yeah, in Czech Republic, I have never tried beer. But everyone who just tell me or something like this, they say that yeah, it's okay. The beer is really like beautiful, something like this, and
Yeah.
really tasty. Yeah, delicious.
I've heard that.
The main city in Prague where the beer is made, is like Plzeň.
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 Plzeň. So
Pl-
is it if it spell the letter is like PLZEN, something like that?
Yeah.
Plzeň.
Yeah. You know about this.
Yeah, I know the city.
Okay.
Because I might go this city this weekend.
A lot of like this one of the like a small piece of
Yeah.
Praga Castle, yeah? You can see. And we will go by around because there are banned like some doors, so we just need to make a round and then go there.
Wow. Check.
But it's like
so
a small piece,
this is a part of a castle here.
There what? Like in front of you, yeah? You can see.
That is a castle?
Yeah.
Wait, it's not a church, right? So
No, it's not a church.
Wait,
it's
you
like
say
the
this
castle.
one,
Praga
two,
Castle, yeah. 1,
the
2,
brick?
3 is like in Gothic style. You see, yeah? In Gothic
Yes,
style.
that
this,
is a
This
castle.
black, yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we'll make it around and then go there.
Oh.
And one police officer you can see because of the president. It's one of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
of
can
course.
see.
You have the guards for the place.
Yeah. It's like buildings,
For
you know.
government.
Yeah, it's like the streets where a lot of like aristocrats were like living. Yeah, you know, it's like some, I would say, streets where a lot of aristocrats people were
You
there.
say politician? You mean politician?
Yeah, politicians also, because people in old square town, like on this side on the Prague, they are living there because this is like allowed. They say it and they like it. So.
Okay, interesting. So basically, we are in the core of what's the word? Politics.
Yeah, politics.
Of whole Czech Republic, basically.
Can you imagine that it was built by people or things? It's really like, I don't know, incredible, I would say. Incredible, unforgettable, because these buildings, as I said, and these buildings were made by slavers. A lot of slavers were in Czech, yeah.
When you say
So-
slaves?
Slaves, yeah.
Okay. Well, the human history, right? So many slaves to build the castle.
Yeah.
And also
Nothing
the church,
interesting. But,
cathedral.
you know, like I would say in past life, it was German, so
Oh,
everything was in German, yeah.
here. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And in German language, also in German language, a lot of people there were. Also, like people who started to learn Czech, and they said, so I will try to learn Czech, and German people say, no, you wouldn't like learn Czech, you need to learn German, so. It wasn't like really a problem. It's like the same as war in Russia nowadays, like in Ukraine. It's like the conflicts, we have the conflicts between Russia and Ukraine. It's like the same between Prague and Germany. It was in the past. You know, like the history is repeated. We
Yes.
live in present life, but it's like repeated from the past life, I would say.
It's interesting because Czech is more like, what's the word? They are more like Slav people, right?
Yeah, but
Hey,
it's
Slav
really,
people.
yeah.
In German, they are more like.
It's really, I would say Prague is mysterious city, like mysterious city because there are a lot of like poems or poets who were written by other like authors, and they say that this like it was from some Gothic. You can see like, I don't know, maybe you will see like Dark Knight. A lot of people like from the black side, there are these on this side, so it's really like mysterious. When you will go alone at 2, I would say at 2 a.m. it will be really like, I don't know, maybe something like horrible.
When you say horrible, what do you mean? You mean the
You will see
criminal
something.
or some ghost? Or?
Criminal, it's like one side, I would say. Criminal is one side because on the criminal side you will see only like drug dealers and something like this.
Yeah.
But if we say about something mysterious, I mean like something, I don't know,
Supernatural.
evils, maybe something like this, you can see. You can, I don't know, hear some voice. You can hear something like, yeah, it's
Sounds
really
interesting.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Sometimes, yeah, some kind of adventure, right?
This building, because
Yeah.
it's like,
This is, you say, this is Baroque
yeah, and
building,
can
right?
I wait for just this name? You can have this name, and it's like, can you? Okay,
Yeah.
go closer, and I will show you.
Yeah.
If we go closer, you can see this. I would say Germany name. You can see Schwarzenbergski Palace. Yeah, you can say.
That is German?
Yeah, you can show. Yeah. Schwarzen.
That is German words or Czech words?
Schwarz, it means like black in German.
Okay.
It's black, yeah? Schwarzenbergski Palace. You can see it's like the castle Schwarzenbergski.
Schwarzenbergski.
And you can see
okay.
Schwarzenbergski Palace. And you can see this one. This letter is from German, yeah? You can see.
Is German language?
It's German
Okay.
language, yeah. You can see. This one is Czech language. This one, yeah, it's R. That I say to you. It's R. And this one is Czech. And this one is like German. You can see. And I will try to text you. Dürer Granach Bronzino Rembrandt. Something like this
Looks
one.
like an exhibition for the
Yeah.
palace. Oh, entry there.
Exhibition. And you can see, yeah, it's like Schwarzenbergski Palace. It's like it was at first last year, maybe last, I would say 50 years ago or maybe more. It was really like Germany palace and all of them. Because the streets
okay.
were German, yeah.
Wow.
Something like interesting, yeah.
So now I understand. Like in a Prague street,
Yeah.
they will combine some like Czech
Combine
language
also,
and German
yeah,
language and
yeah,
English at
yeah,
the same time.
Yeah. Okay, so police officers we can see because of the president and all of them control it, yeah? You can see. Yeah, it's really interesting because some days they are going and some days they are free, so. It sounds like interesting, yeah.
Wow, and this is also some kind of museum or?
Yeah, some kind of museum, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I know
There
these
is the
places.
view.
I've been here.
Okay.
I was here for the New Year actually. They put the fireworks somewhere here, and people come here.
Yeah.
That was 2022's New Year. I was
okay.
here.
And the view, of course, of the Prague. So
I know
really
that.
beautiful, and I will show you the main castle. Yeah, really beautiful. Wow. Yeah.
Check this out, guys.
And all buildings in orange, as you see on the top, they are in classicism and residence like style. So a lot of people made it, and nowadays you can see this like small old town. It's like the old town of Prague.
Yeah. So this is a place that probably your people come here very often.
Every day, I would say, every time. Yeah, a lot of tourists are there. Yeah.
Every day. Huh?
Yeah, every day. You can see all of them, they are tourists, yeah? Some of these people, they are also tourists, because nowadays, like Czech people, they are not going every day there because they know this place, you know? And this is the top of Eiffel Tower from French, something like...
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like interesting. I was on the top of there, you know?
Yeah.
And the view is more beautiful than we can see. Yeah, something like really,
okay.
really good.
Then you can okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this place.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Very crowded.
Really beautiful. And now you can see this green top of this something like, you know what is this? This like the church of Saint Nicholas.
Tower?
Yeah.
You mean
the church
the
of
round?
Saint Nicholas. Of green top.
Yeah.
You can see it's like the main church in Prague. The
What do
main
you mean
church of Saint.
Church is what?
Yeah, church the Saint by the Saint Nicholas. So.
You mean that one?
Yeah. Green there was.
I thought that is a church.
Yeah, church.
Okay. Wow. But is it? Oh yeah, it's a Catholic church, right? Cathedral, I guess.
Yes.
Check this out.
And these dark, like these buildings on the top of orange, they are like in classicism, in Baroque style. So every people go there, and many people who like, I don't know, who like architecture, they can understand what it is, because this like really one of these famous buildings, like in Prague, I would say.
And then I realized it's a typical color.
It's like typical,
Red color, and then just.
It's like typical buildings in Prague, that it was maybe, that it was. And can you imagine that, I would say in past life, it was like German, so something like.
Yeah. So now we are going to the castle?
Yeah.
In that direction.
We can go to the castle and come back to there. A lot of tourists, you can see.
Yes.
And they are from Asia. A lot of tourists, you can see. Yeah.
And just
people really like it. People really like Prague because they said that it's really like medieval architecture. They like ancient this city, and also these are really beautiful for them.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we have all this.
Okay. Yeah. It's like. Now you can see the main square for president, something like this. This is like the place for meeting, because a lot of cars are there when it's like the president makes some, I don't know, maybe some announcement, and people are like around there. So.
You mean like, governmental announcement?
Yeah, government.
Okay.
And you can see it.
Wow.
Yeah, now we are going straight to the Prague castle, and you will see it. It's really, I would say, big. It's really big castle, and one of the most beautiful in the world. And it's like the complex of these buildings is like the complex of more, I would say, than it was in the last life. My ChatGPT, my friend, told me that this Prague castle is one of the most beautiful castle complex in Europe and in the world. So. And now you can see the letter L, yeah?
Yeah.
As you remember, I said that like the German king, there was Ludwig. And it is from his.
You mean peace?
Yeah.
You say what?
His letter. It's like Ludwig. This
Ludwig.
was the king of Germany.
Ludwig.
Yeah.
German.
And now you can see, it's like from his. Some statue from his,
Ah. Interesting.
From his name, maybe something like this, I would say.
Okay.
there you can see in golden color, yeah? This letter, we can go closer and you can see all of them, they are written in German. Yeah, yes,
That one.
yes,
All right.
this one. Die sum od quod sum, it's like something in Latin and in German, you know?
Okay.
St. Paulus and St. Petrus. It was two main people who were believing in God and help people to recover from the sick also.
Huh.
And you know, non-fruit in Mac Vacua, it was like, it was written in German and in Latin, you know.
Saint
Paulus, yeah, St. Paulus, and there, this one is St. Petrus. Petrus, yeah.
Yeah.
Petrus, yeah.
Saint Petrus.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. Real beautiful castle. And if you go straight, turn right, you will see this castle. It's really big castle, I would say. When I saw it at first, I was really surprised because it's like the same as München, you know? In Germany, it's like the München, the main city, like a lot of like tourists are there also.
Yeah.
And it's so similar to me, like that München can be like so similar with this castle.
You like München too?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, this is the church.
Yeah.
Wow. No, I would say maybe I know people you might have want to get inside, but I think today we will skip this.
Yeah, we skip.
church. We'll skip
Yeah,
this,
we
but
skip.
this is very good. I went inside before. I recommend you guys go. It's very crowded inside. It's very good, but we will skip because we want to show you more and more things in Prague. What do you say?
Yeah, I agree. We have a lot of to show, so.
Yeah. But this church is definitely great.
Yes. One of the most biggest in Prague and one of the most biggest in world. In the world, yeah.
This is another big, I think it's cathedral, right?
Yeah.
Cathedral here.
Castle.
Castle.
Yeah, castle, cathedral. And all ceremonies, were there. A lot of presidents are there.
Ceremony.
Ceremony celebrations, it was like some maybe I would say revolutions because nowadays you can see just Prague Castle, but in past life there are people also, like a lot of people there, they were working and it was the main seat of kings. The main seat of kings for all world, something like this. When people were like the friends of this Charles King, the Charles like of this Czech Republic, people that just wanted to communicate with him, something like this. It was the main like seat where he was. So nowadays you can see just like Prague Castle, but in the past life it was really beautiful. So, and from this view you can see the main soldiers. He just saw a lot of like soldiers conflicts, what were like I don't know what happened like in the Prague, and from this view he was there and said, so okay, today it will be a free day, tomorrow I will work, and today or like in 5 days it will be like the war. So it was the main seat where he was on the top, and he can just see a lot of like people who are just coming to him. So he was just, I would say, like prepared for this one.
Wow.
And again, angels, you can see, yeah? A lot of like people who were built these buildings, also they just make these angels for people. I don't know why, because I know the Czech people there didn't believe in God, so.
They didn't believe in God?
Yeah, they didn't believe in God.
I thought they are.
A lot of people.
I think they are. A lot of people.
Yeah,
okay.
they are Catholic, but they didn't believe. They said that it's really something like impossible for them because they say that if God like exists, I should be a millionaire, something like this. So they didn't believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. When I asked one woman from Czech Republic, she said me, "Why should I believe in God if I'm not like a millionaire?" I say, "Okay, so I don't have any like question to this one."
Okay.
So it was just like one reply, and I said, "Okay, so I understand your point."
Wow. You see here, there we have a red building.
Yeah, red
and
building.
another. Oh, that is. It looks like cathedral.
You know, it's like the
Church?
Starbucks. Yeah, there is like a Starbucks.
Starbucks?
Yeah, Starbucks.
No, Starbucks invasion.
Now it's like Starbucks, but maybe in the past life there was like some place for some, I would say, aristocratic people, because there was the main like seat of king, and in this place there was some, I would say, people who just helped maybe this Charles to make something. Yeah, you can see because of this one he was just sleeping, looking at people. You can see like this a big view, I would say. Yeah, it's really like beautiful. It's Gothic style and it was built in I would say maybe probably 18th, 17th century. Yeah.
You know, the things I say this is like I very enjoy the trip because this knowledge, the story is so important.
Yeah.
To me.
For people also. Like,
for everyone.
Yeah.
That's
to know about like a little bit about the world, what happened, because if you're just going as a tourist and to see like many interesting places, but you don't know how what is built or what is a building or what is the name of this building, so it's not interesting. You just come as a tourist, make some photos and say, oh, I was in the Prague and it was really cool and it's okay. Yeah, but it's not like the same, and you just make it like.
Where did you get this information? On internet? I mean, or books, or I'm just
from the books, from the internet, from teachers. So I just read all information about this.
Books?
Because from the
What
books.
kind of books?
I was in bookshop, so I bought maybe 5 books from Czech Republic about Czech language, about Czech people, and all things about this. So now I can tell you about all things.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we are going to another bridge?
Charles Bridge, yeah.
Charles
Bridge.
Charles Bridge.
And in Czech it will be Karlovy most.
Ka-
Karlovy most, because
Karlovy most.
Karlovy most, because
Karlovy
Charles
most.
in Czech will be Karl. Karl, its name, Karl.
Okay.
So Karlovy most, yeah. We go to the Charles Bridge.
Let's go. You see, everywhere is a line. And you see here, people try to make some free water.
To catch water, yeah. If you want.
I don't know, this is some kind of holy water and
Yeah, it's a hot water. Yeah, it's like a cold
right,
water.
it's like holy
Yeah,
water.
Cold water.
Let's just take
If
a
you want
little
to,
look.
Okay, if you want to shoot the video, so
No,
you
just
can.
a little bit, that's it. So people are doing some kind of little water. Do you know any story about that water, or is it?
The
what's
water,
up?
I would say the main river in Prague, I would say,
crap.
okay, in Czech Republic, this is Vltava, the main street, so I will go there. Yeah, the main river there is Vltava. And
Okay.
it's like the main river next, which is standing, which is like the Charles Bridge is standing on the Vltava. It's like the main river, and the Prague, I would say, and maybe you like haven't even known about this, but Czech Republic, I would say, doesn't have any sea, so people.
Oh, like ocean.
Yeah, doesn't have any sea, and ocean also, yeah. It's not like Atlantic Ocean, something like this, but people who are just traveling, Czech people, they are just, I don't know, relax. One more interesting fact, they don't like fish, they only eat meat, and if you have fish, just salmon. Just smoked salmon they like, but not like only like, I don't know, maybe some interesting fish, something like octopus, because I was trying octopus. So they said that, wow, how you can eat it, it's really awful, something like this, because they don't like fish.
They lost a lot of great things in life. What do you mean?
They
Seafood,
don't like
come on.
fish, but they like beer, they like dumplings, there are a lot of buns, because a lot of like fat, that's why they are fat, you know? That's why this interesting fact that I say to you.
I don't see them fat actually. But
Okay,
we'll
you will see.
Okay,
You will
let's see. Now I have
in
zero.
the image. You
Now
will
later
see.
you say something. Okay, later you just say. Let's have this sign, okay? When you see this, you
Okay.
say, okay, then I get it, okay?
Okay.
Give me some sign. But now I don't see anything. Maybe it's because all touristic, I guess.
And okay, Lobkovitsky, this palace, Lobkovitsky Museum and
Another
shop.
museum.
Also German, like you can see this name, Lobkovits Palace. So it's like the same.
This one.
Yeah,
It's a German museum. So it's
German. This W, it's like from German.
Okay.
W.
Wow, I see
In Czech
here.
people don't use it.
There are so many things
The
you can
museum,
explore.
the museum
in this
again,
museum
the
inside.
museum you can see.
Yeah. Wow, maybe there's some concert inside.
Yeah, classical concerts.
And we're going
Did
there.
everything change? If you can see, like, if you can compare 3 years ago and now Prague, or it is the same
I
as you
would
can see?
say it's just like what I've experienced,
Oh,
you
okay,
know.
okay, yeah.
Nothing changed too much, I guess. But at that moment, I was in this new year. So there are way more people than today.
Yeah,
It's all the firework, everything, right?
okay.
But actually, tell me, you haven't told me about like why you moved to. Oh, you told me about why you moved in Prague
Okay,
already.
but I didn't, yeah. I didn't continue. So I would say. So
your father was here.
Yeah, my father was working in Czech. So, but I was like, I had two ideas where I will move because of the war. I wouldn't like live in Ukraine, something like this. So my father told me that I can help you. So you can go to me and with your mother, of course, and everything will be okay. So, or my sister, because she have lived in Portugal. She has lived in Portugal, so she said me, okay, I can wait you in Portugal, or father can wait you in Czech Republic. So I decided that I will move to Czech Republic and started to live there. Everything was okay. Like at first, I would say everything was really bad. People
First
were,
year?
Yeah.
All right.
People were so rude. People wouldn't like help you. They will say that you just need to come back, something like this. If you can't like learn this language, you don't need to be there. So they were really rude. And nowadays you can meet also rude people there on Friday because when they are drunk, they can swear you. They can make a shit for you.
And
so
at least you can understand now.
yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. I think yes, but it will be this
We'll
place.
see.
Yeah.
Auto museum. Okay.
Auto museum. Yeah. And you understand, it's a car museum. Yeah, it's a museum of the car. Because auto, it's like car.
Yeah, auto. Okay. Oh, auto museum means car. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The vintage
And
car.
you know
now
how
I
it
see.
will be in Africa? It will be PP.
What?
PP.
PP is
The car will be PP.
in Africa called PP.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, we have.
Yeah, why not
Okay.
enjoy the view
Okay,
here?
another view. So we just need to change our door
You
and to
can
go.
see here there's a little, somehow a little lake right there. Go there, and people have a cafe here. You see, and people can enjoy the cafe right here
Yeah.
and see the whole. And then we go to the next direction.
Yeah,
It's here.
the next direction, yeah. We can go like there. The main that we just need to go is like Charles Bridge, so it's like the park, national park, with the bad people, I would say. So
Really?
yeah.
This is the part with the
You
bad
know,
people?
I was there in this park. I was maybe 2 years ago. I remembered.
All right.
So yeah, for a long time I wasn't there. So yeah, nothing has changed. So everything was the same, and I can say.
Okay, I can see some graffiti right there.
Yeah.
Right,
Graffiti, you know, just people, I don't know, maybe some drug dealers just paint it, so
Yeah, it could
it's
be.
not really beautiful.
Okay.
Nowadays it's like just a park with a sheet with some dogs, so I don't like this park. Because of course not just a lot of like parts of Czech Republic are so beautiful. It's a lot of the same as Kiev. You can just compare like the Prague. Some days you will go, you will see like the rubbish in Kiev and you will see the rubbish in Czech Republic the same, yeah? And some like historical, but Kiev is more like, I would say, technological like city because you can see more powers. And for example, if you were in restaurant, nowadays all of like restaurants in Ukraine use QR codes. Yeah, they just use QR codes for menu, and you can see like a lot of like assortment, something like this assortments of the goods or maybe some products if you want to buy. And in Czech, they also use like cash and just like paper menu. So they are not so smart. One more things that I can say about Czech people, so they are rude, as I said, but they are so polite. Even if they are, I don't know, gossip you, they will also say sorry. I don't want to interrupt you or something like this. They really like they can be polite, they can gossip you, but they always say pardon or like sorry.
Oh, okay.
They understand your point. They understand what happened, something like this. So
Basically, it's still in Europe, so they are still civilized in a way. They are not really savage. They just have some temper, I would say.
Temper, yeah. Then maybe they are so strong. Nowadays they have a lot of like fashion in sport. They are so good at hockey. Yeah, hockey.
Okay.
A lot of people just play hockey, and Czech Republic is one of the best players in the world. It's like Russia, America, and Czech Republic.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yes. In Ukraine, maybe you know what is the main sport in Ukraine, maybe?
Football?
No. Box. It's like boxing. Yeah. Boxing
But
is the
it's
main.
okay, yeah, for sure. There's a lot of like championship.
Yeah.
The
Boxing.
mayor.
You know the Alexander Usyk. It's
Yes,
the main
Usyk.
boxer.
Yes,
Yeah,
I like
Usyk.
him. He's my favorite boxer.
No,
We'll see.
yeah, okay, it's like the champion of the world, yeah, let's say.
Yeah, he beat the Tyson Fury actually.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
So let's, yeah, okay, I told you, and this one is hockey. Hockey, it's one, I don't know what is the name of this boy, but he's also from Czech Republic, and he's the champion of hockey in Czech Republic. So they are so good in hockey, no in football. In football they are, I would say in football, the Portuguese people, the Portuguese or something like this, they are so good in Portugal. Messi,
Messi, yeah.
Yeah, something like Cristiano Ronaldo, something like this. So
Yeah.
there,
Oh, we go there?
yeah,
All right.
we go
Okay.
there. Or maybe we should go there because there is like the Charles Bridge on this station.
Okay.
Yeah, we will make like this one. Yeah, you will see. This one.
Yeah, there's
This
a
river
river
we'll see.
that is very famous.
Yeah, if you want, you can go.
I've been
to
there.
This
There's some kind of a.
Ah,
It's not
okay,
duck. It's
okay.
called what's the
Vltava. This river called
Swan.
Vltava.
Swan.
Ah, yeah, okay. You mean swan?
Yeah, there's a swan
Yeah,
there.
Okay, I could
Let's
understand.
take a look. This is one of my favorite.
Do you like it?
No,
I
I'm
don't
talking
like
about
them.
view.
I don't like them.
You
I
don't like the
so-
swan?
Yeah, I don't
Why?
like. Because they are so rude, you know. Because they can.
Do they?
Yeah, if you don't, I don't know. Maybe if you are swimming, and they have their babies, of course, they can make like this
Wow.
that you can go out from the water, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like the same one. You can see.
So you swim in from this swan before?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that's why you don't like them. I never done that
don't like
before.
them.
Okay, now
I had
know
the problem
why.
with them, you know, when I was swimming and some swan were coming to the water. So, and I just see that she is just coming to me, or it is just coming to me, and I said, "What is a sheet?" But she was coming to me and making like this one, her like wingers like this one, and I understand that I'm in the sheet. So that's why I understand that it's a problem. And it's like the Charles Bridge, you can see.
That is the church we're going later.
Charles Bridge, and we will go there. Yeah.
Okay, and this is the swan, guys. Let you guys see here. Okay, the big swan.
We don't have to bread. We don't have the bread to feed them, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember
Do you
this
like
spot.
them? Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful actually, but I'm not going to swim with them for sure. You know.
Maybe we'll try. It's Vltava, yeah.
And, oh yeah, there's a
But
cruise that people
you
just
shouldn't
do
like
this.
swim there, yeah, because a lot of under the waters there are lots of like things for like ships, yeah. You can see for ships for something like this one, yeah.
Yeah.
And some like there are some technology things, so you can
Yeah.
just hurt yourself also.
Wow. Interesting.
And
Okay,
it's like
let's get in.
the famous shops in Czech Republic, because there are a lot of drug dealers.
Oh.
You can see.
Okay. This is what locals know. This is a drug dealer place.
And yeah,
Space.
because people there, Czech Republic nowadays maybe have the 14th place in the world for drugs. So a lot of people there are. Drug dealers, they
Yeah,
have problems
heard,
with this,
yeah.
and you know it's not limited. You can have your drugs with yourself. It's not problem for police officers. So it's not banned. So you have it, and you can take it, just the street and something like this. So why not? And now we are coming to our Charles Bridge.
查理大桥建于14世纪，是由于之前的老石桥被洪水冲毁，所以查理4世下令重建。它是连接旧城区与布拉格城堡的主要通道。桥上有30座天主教圣人雕像，据说触摸桥上的雕像可以带来好运，与守护这座桥免于再受洪水之灾。桥上到处都是街头艺人、画家、音乐表演和游客，是布拉格的热门观光景点。
Here we go.
Now we go to our
Charles
Charles
Bridge.
Bridge. You know, on Charles Bridge you can meet a lot of people like from streets who are just working, paying people and give money for this one. So they just make a payment. You can see this one. So there is one street painter, I would say.
Hello.
Yeah.
I like the style.
Like, and this one is like something comics, you can see.
Yeah, there's some
Some
portrait.
of them looks like portraits.
Portrait.
The portrait.
Yeah.
Some of them there in the back.
See there, all this.
Yeah,
It's very interesting style, energetic.
bigger head than.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, ready.
And as I said, it's all of them. These are some famous people. They are just standing there in Charles Bridge to understand and to remind these portraits about these people. So, yeah. You can
This
see.
is like some kind of academic person, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know who is it, but if he has like some book, maybe he was some poet. I don't know, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah.
All right.
Let's try again. If we will go like more closer, I would say if you go closer, I will show you these bunch of people and eggs. But because it's really interesting. So some of these are just pictures.
Yeah, we can see that there's a lot of statue. Probably it's there some great historian
Yeah.
people.
Historical people who are there.
You can see
yeah.
here. Wow. And in
Yeah.
the middle of the church, not church, in the middle of the bridge, then
Yeah.
people can come from here. Another stairs here with the building in the middle. And then
And you
boom.
can see on there. This is
Oh, yeah. Oh,
the
great.
old town, and we go to the like I would say this is like the lesser quarter in the Czech Republic, and it's like the old town. So
Oh, we came from that side, right?
yeah. It's like
You
one
told me
side
one
and it's
side.
like another side.
Yes,
we
another
go,
side.
We go because this Charles Bridge he is divided two parts of Czech Republic.
Okay, let's get to another side.
Now again, one king also, and you can see another people. You can see how they are crying. Yes, it was on the black side. All people in Czech Republic who were the king, they are from on the black side. They were on the black side, and they were like meeting that if you want to
What do you
be
mean black
like,
side?
if you want to be popular, you just need to sell. I would say how to say it's like to sell your soul to devil. So it's well like something like
What do
this.
you mean black side?
Yeah,
You
black
see-
side. It's like
yeah.
something that you will do, for example, I don't know, to put or maybe to cut the hand of your friend, to cut the head of your friend and something like this. Yeah. They are so jealous. They were so jealous, and nowadays they are so jealous.
Jealousy. On the bridge, this is the whole river. I should be careful not drop my camera. This is a big river here, and with the people around here. And then we also have another side, just right here. You see, in the middle of the river, right there, actually it's very interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how it called it, but
It's
apparently
some
they have
cords
some.
for ships. Cords from ships. Yeah, for ships.
Oh,
It
so
calls some
ships.
cords. Yeah, cords.
Oh, okay. You see, they make some kind of whatever stuff.
As I said, you can swim there, because you
Yes.
have this place and you have some yachts. So
And they have this right here. What is that for? Do you
it's
understand
like
what is?
wooden, and I don't know for what this is. Maybe to
Okay.
stand this bridge, or maybe to stand the water, like to keep it, because you have this one, some restaurants on the water, and maybe it's like helps to stand. Maybe I don't know.
Okay.
So it can
You
help
can
maybe
see
to stand. Yeah.
people. They put some some
to
trail
some
there.
some boundary.
You
Yeah.
see there's some boundary there, and there's
Yeah.
another bridge. Okay, interesting. Let's go to another side. Charles Bridge.
Charles Bridge. Yeah.
Definitely crowded.
Yes, as always, It's one of the famous landmarks in Czech Republic. So every tourist come here, and I'll go there and maybe see a lot of people who just make 500 photos there. So it's really a problem because when I just go there and around me a lot of people who just take a photo. So it's really a problem to go maybe in one time if you need. You will always late. You will always be late for this one if you just maybe hurry for something. Hurry up.
It's not like a place that you can just sit down, enjoy the river. It's more like a busy area, right?
Yes.
Busy area. You come here, maybe there's some performers. You see, here's the people trying to do some performing now.
Yes.
Yeah. You see, another person to do the drawing. So it's a place that you come here to, what's the word? To enjoy this kind of touristic experience.
So, yeah.
But I would say this, right? It's not a place that you can just come here and relax, enjoy with your lunch.
No.
You know, it's not like the place that, even you can see there's no people doing jogging here. You know, if you don't see people jog.
You don't feel relaxed there because
Yes,
people
you cannot jog, which
Yeah.
means, you know, if you see some people jog on the bridge, you know this is a local place.
Because they're
But-
so, you know, they're
Right.
just, I don't know, maybe so loud. And they are just making some
No, it's
jokes.
it's
They like
crowded, they
black
cannot
jokes,
run.
yeah. You know, they are just making black jokes, and it's really offensive for other people. So
Oh. Oh. This is like some kind of sweet music.
yeah.
You know? Sweet music.
Yeah. Maybe some other interesting facts about Czech people that they have the main celebration and it's called like Christmas, and on Christmas they have their maybe some interesting place because they have 1 week which called like Svatý týden, and it means like the Saint week before the Christmas, and they called it like another day, just prepare for something. It means that one day people who feel sorry for you, you just need not to offend them. The second day, you just need to clean your house, and it's called like clear Tuesday. It's called Clear Tuesday. So when you just need to clean all this, on Wednesday you have another day, and it means that you just need to beg someone for something, maybe. Yeah, they have another like weeks. So, and now you can just move around and see the view of this one. So just make it and turn around. Now you can see this beautiful, maybe more closer. So, yeah, this is the beautiful of this
Let's check this out.
Charles Bridge. Yeah.
Charles Bridge.
Yeah, you can see a lot of tourists there. Never mind, it's windy or no, it's raining. All people are there, so it's no problem for them.
Can see here.
And it's like the
It's
Charles.
not a statue.
It's like the
Oh,
Charles.
this is Charles?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is- is a
It's
king, right?
Yeah, it's like the main.
Charles.
He was the main king of
This is a
Czech
king
Republic.
right here. Main king of, okay, Charles, right?
Charles.
Charles.
Karl, okay.
Karl.
Karl.
Okay, everybody knows, learn one person. If the only one person you should remember is Charles.
Okay, yeah.
And then here is the bridge for him for this.
If you want, you can go.
It's a free church, right?
Yeah.
Let's check it out. We have time, right? Oh, you see that? That's crazy right there.
Yeah.
The people
It's
is
like normally. Yeah,
fucking
it's normally
crazy.
every day. And never mind, it's windy or no, so it's not
Yeah, it's a
it's not
wind.
really worth for him. They can just take a photos if it's like raining. So just
You said
go there.
church open, free visit.
For free visit. Yeah.
I like Mozart, of course.
Yes. Really beautiful. Yeah, it's like the beauty of this one. And you see all these portraits of this sculpture of the people they were on Charles Bridge. It's like the same sculpture. They are from God, let's say.
Are you religious?
Yes.
You're religious.
Yes.
You are Orthodox or
No, I'm not Catholic.
You're not?
No, I'm not Catholic because.
So you're Orthodox?
Yes.
See that?
See that more and more.
Just here.
I guess that in these windows, there are windows that was maybe there was the floors, but now they are not there because if you want to put their window, you just need to have floors, but you don't have. So maybe it's like some history, and now it's hidden. So.
There's a big painting there.
Yeah. You have three of them. On the left side, on the right side, and straight. You have these pictures. Some.
go to church often?
On Sundays.
Really?
Yeah.
Every Sunday?
No,
almost.
not every Sunday. Just if I want. If I want, I just go.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I was here to join the concert last time.
Yeah.
I think I was here. They have a concert
Oh,
here,
wow.
and I put a chair here, and the
Okay.
concert. And the last time I was here
I
for the
have been
concert.
there for once time. For once. Just for once.
See here? It's right here. Yeah. Let's go.
It's okay.
Here. We have a big drawing right here.
Yeah. The big picture of this one. Quite beautiful, you can say. Like a golden frame. It's really okay. Like it looks like luxury now.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Like the luxury style inside. In water way, yeah. Really for me.
This is a nice church. Free
Yes.
visit.
And we can just need to go faster because I think that the weather will change and we'll have the rain.
Yeah.
And
And
maybe
now we are going to, actually now we are going for a lunch. Definitely very touristic.
yeah. A lot of people are crowded, so
You want to
crowded,
be a
like-
tour guide, huh?
Yes.
You want to be a tour guide?
Yes, why not? My sister told me about this
I
one.
will be your first customer.
You are a first customer now.
Yes, so far I'm very satisfied with your service.
Okay.
Very good.
So I can show you this ice cream. Let's go with me. So I will show you. I will share with you. It's like the main like ice cream, but it's not the same. Let's go another to the city because they are not showed. So you can see it's like trdelnik. Trdelnik is like the main ice cream, and I will show you what it is.
All right.
It's really beautiful and interesting and delicious, of course, because it's interesting how they put this ice cream into this bun. So
We will have the ice cream later.
and this one,
Oh,
it's
yeah?
like the main traditional dish. This one, it's like French cheese, as I said. So you-
Hollandaise Gouda.
okay. Cheese is like cheese called Gouda. So this one is ice cream. It's like the buns, how it's made.
It's called what?
Buns. It's like the bun. Yeah, bun.
Yeah,
Bun.
Bun.
Trdelnik, and you have this same. Yeah, how it's called. You have this one, and what is this like? How it's called? Yeah. Ice cream. You have ice cream filled with French strawberries, whipped cream, and something like this.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's interesting. And it's like the main ice cream, like the main, I would say, sweet, maybe something sweet is from the Czech. Yeah.
I would say now, I went to Brno, right?
Yeah.
And then now I'm in Prague. I would say Brno is great.
Great.
Yeah, Brno is great.
Okay.
There's some people. It's smaller than Prague. And they have also like a lake
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Less people. I love that. If I want to say only one thing, Prague is better than Brno, is Prague has concert, classical concert, a lot more concert, symphony.
So you like
know.
it, so
Yes,
yeah.
yes, that is the one
Yeah,
thing I like
see,
Prague.
I see. Okay.
You know, but the rest I think Brno is really great.
What
And
is better for you?
like I said, if I want to live, I want to live Brno. But if I want to go to the concert, I want to live in Prague.
Okay.
This is something that, like the old town small corner.
Yeah.
I feel small corner right now, and with a little
Sorry.
some food here.
Yeah, of course. You can have, and this one of this, yeah, you can say. As I say, there are a lot of like drugs. You can have mini market and something like this. Yeah, I'm really shocked to see it, because in our country it's really banned from other people, but it's
I know, me too. Our country too.
Yeah.
Yeah, in our country, it's also illegal to have. It's not even drug. It's the weed is illegal. But in Czech, people started to.
But it's like legal,
Yeah.
This is
This is what?
cannabis shop.
Cannabis is what?
You can write cannabis. It's like the grass. It's marijuana.
Oh, marijuana. Yeah.
Cannabis. Yeah, it's another word to this one.
Yes.
You can see this.
Yeah. Understood. Yeah. But they are not allowed to film actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
They even have a.
It's like another shop. Yeah, you can see.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. So this is like
And a lot of this turdelnik. Yeah, you can see another side, this like really main barn.
Yeah, so this may be the religious people, or this is like degenerate area.
That's why people are fat, because they eat a lot.
Understood. All right, fair enough.
And of course, like beer is like always. Yeah, and it's like astrological clock. We go to this one, and it's like another our place, another our point. You can see, yeah, it's interesting also, and it's really famous because now, in this place, if people or if there was in the war in Czech Republic, so and if the Czech Republic was winner or like win some war, they just had the meeting there because of this clock, which helped them to win. So I don't know why, but they believe in this clock that helped them believe in wars. So in wars.
Believe
yeah.
in war?
In wars, yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean believe in war?
So they just believe in wars that if they have a war, so they will win this war.
Oh, understood.
Yeah, now it's crowded, and it's more crowded than it was last year, I would say.
Okay.
Because last year it wasn't like this one. You just can go, okay, a lot of people, it's normal, you can go, but now it's really like...
Because now it's in July.
Not normal.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
in
maybe.
summer vacation.
But you know, I was last year in August and in July also, so...
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay.
and everything was okay, but now we just, as in bus, I don't know. Yeah, you can say. It's
this
like the
one.
sex of the cars. Yeah, something
Six.
Yeah, sex cars, how it was called, or maybe what was the first like cars to protect people, the women, how they just bring these like cars.
So Prague is a degenerate city.
Yeah, and
Sin
really
city.
interesting, I would say.
Sin city.
Yeah.
Thank you. So do you like to draw?
Yes. And you?
Really?
Yes.
When I was high school, I was actually draw a lot of comics on my textbook. My teachers say stop. You just draw everything on your textbook and stop, like so.
I was also.
I was
the
in
same,
the
yeah.
comics drawing club when I was in high school, you know, because I read a lot of comics from Japan, and all the animation, everything. So I even publish.
Okay, do you like anime?
Yeah, when I was a kid, yes.
Yeah, okay.
When it's not kid, when I was younger, yes. I bought a lot of comics. That is old school comics. I would say Dragon Ball. You know, do you know any Japanese comics?
Some of them. I know Naruto. It's
Yeah,
one of
Naruto.
the-
That was old school too. I would say this.
one of this like
Yeah.
famous. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I did a little bit comics when I was a kid, actually. So
We will
later
draw
you
some-
will draw something.
Yeah.
在结束了和安娜的午餐后，我们来到了一间位于商场内的叫做 PLAYPAPER 的绘画工作室。
Yeah. This one. PLAYPAPER. This one. Yeah.
Yes. We have a reservation. We'll see. Yeah.
这是一家主打不需绘画基础，也能创造出专业的现代艺术绘画的工作室。内部大概30平左右大小，隔成数个小型工坊，主打各种亲子、朋友或者情侣互动创作绘画。而开始前第一件事情就是换装。
Hey guys, we have to like put this in the outfit.
It will be so funny. Probably we are, yes. Like this one.
I'm temporary artist. We are going to make something different to show you guys like how it looks like. So it's more maybe advanced, but probably I will mess up. But you know.
Do you have any idea of what we want to make? Like the size of the canvas, the price range that we want to fit into?
Zero idea.
Zero ideas.
换好服装后就要挑选画布了。有趣的是，不只是挑选画布大小，我们还要挑选作画的方法。
I assume this will be advanced. If you see this, right, like this, is for beginner.
I have the same as this picture.
I will cut it off. I will cut this part.
选择好我们各自的画布之后，就是开始挑颜料的颜色了。
Look at that.
How many colors can we choose? Unlimited?
Up to 20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Which color do you want to take home?
一个人大概需要挑选7到8种颜色。
This will be my background color, black.
Then I like pink, so do you like this one? Yeah, it's like the sky. I think this 11. It's really good. Yeah.
挑完颜料的颜色之后，首先是安娜选择的创意作画。这个作画的前置作业呢，该怎么说？非常有趣。
I'm so slow. You know why? Because I'm not work in this way, so.
You know what?
Like this?
Yeah, you just mix it. Matches your gloves.
前置作业大致上需要透过摇晃，让颜料从固态变成液态，这样在等一下的作画过程，颜料才能更有效的流动与混合。
I'm using my whole emotion, whole body to open this can. It's like he's gonna fucked up. He's not mad fucked up.
但我得说，这种颜料罐设计有瑕疵，在前置过程意外时常发生。
This is what life is all about.
It's alright. Thankfully, this floor cannot be harmed anymore.
在不知道搞砸多少次之后，安娜终于开始她的正式作画。
Show my legs. They are beautiful. Also, so never mind. Never mind.
安娜选择的作画方式是浇灌法，
Down by the wall. Continue like this until all of the paint is inside the picture.
在浇灌之前，她得先混色。而至于该怎么混，哪个比重比较多，则取决于创作者自己的想象。
Interest. Yeah, all colors are mixed, so we will see what will be on the picture.
You know, gravity is going to decide the most in the end. So you know who to blame afterwards if it's a mess. It was gravity all along.
浇灌的手法、浇灌的位置因人而异，没有一定。
Tilt it like this, alright? And you're gonna do kind of like puddles next to each other in the center. Make sure they are touching. You need to fill the center.
Oh yeah, yeah, understand.
你有再好的蓝图和想象，最终呈现的结果都会不一样。这就是艺术创作。除了浇灌，最后一步是旋转混色。透过最后这个手法，给原先的颜料做最终的混合。整个过程我感觉不是一人能独立完成的，确实是要2人或2人以上的协作。所以 PLAYPAPER 才主打亲子或者朋友、情侣一起团体参与。接下来，我挑战了一个更有挑战性的手法——钟摆法。
You know, the work I'm doing now is for 7-year-old baby. So if I messed up, I will be a stupid person.
它的前置方式和安娜不太一样。首先，我要先充当暂时的油漆工。
I did this job in Taipei for a month, painting my wall in my studio.
Do you like it?
Awesome. I'm in a full.
接着用滴漏的方式把我的颜料上在工具上。
Black, white, red is my favorite. 3 colors.
正式开始钟摆前，我得先练习一下，因为教学人员跟我说，我只有一次机会，失败了就要再加值几张捷克克朗买新的画布。
Oh, no.
Your face is so cool.
No.
Come with me, okay? Straighten it and then you're gonna do this like this.
Everything is okay. You repeated it 2 times, like this one, or 3 times.
练习完之后，接着就正式开始了。
That's it?
Yeah.
Just one time.
老实说，我还蛮放松的。刚刚看安娜作画这么久，我想可以有很多次机会吧，但没想到机会只有一次。但看了一下我的成品，我觉得还可以，至少我还是做的比那些5、6岁的小朋友还好吧。
Success.
How do you feel about your first work, your first artwork?
I just mix the colors and make the picture, you see? So, but it's really beautiful. I like it.
Okay, so this is some kind of, we just arrived someplace with the people who make the financial company here, I guess.
It's really beautiful, yes.
It looks great here, but if you're working here, then you don't feel great about this.
Yes.
You go to the office every single day,
And
24/7,
every day,
and you sit in front of the desk with the computer, with the monitor, check the market, check the trading, check
Exactly.
the number,
Yes.
you know. But for us, I feel great. I feel relaxed.
Because we just look at it. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. Oh wait, this is. Yeah, I see there. There's kind of the park right there.
Yeah. Somehow.
Actually, it looks a little bit similar to Bratislava.
This
Now
slide.
I have a gift for you. So here,
What? What do you have?
this is you have to pick in this
Okay.
bottle. So this is what I brought from Taiwan. Okay, but you only can pick one.
okay.
Okay, don't be greedy. So-
Okay. Okay.
no, all right.
Everything
only
okay?
only pick one. Okay, ready? This is a gift for you.
Yeah. This one.
Oh, the red one.
Wow.
Oh my
But I can't
God!
understand it. What is
This is just what you need for sure.
What is this? I
Okay.
can't understand. I
Yeah,
can
will
read it.
I will
What
show
I
you.
can.
Yeah, this is what you get. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody sees this. These are 4 words here. Okay. It's
Four words?
4 words. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I can
So,
calculate.
Yeah. So every symbol is a word. 地
D.
创
This one I can.
创
Chuan.
创
Chuan.
Yes. 家
Jia.
鸡
Qi.
Yeah. Again. 地
Ti.
创
Chong. It's a
Jia.
problem for me.
Okay. 创
Chuan.
Yes. Like 壮 like 壮
Wow.
家
Jia.
鸡
Qi.
Yes. So literally it means that you will achieve a very good achievement, basically.
Wow.
So this one actually is for your career,
Yeah. Oh.
for money, basically.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe.
it's for
Maybe.
money.
Maybe.
That's what I say is what you need.
Wow.
And then here, actually, this is Longshan Temple. It's one of the, I told you, one of the oldest temple in Taiwan,
Oh,
Taipei.
Yeah.
And this is Mongga is the place, and this is
Okay.
Longshan Temple.
Okay. So yeah. Thank you.
Now you get rich now.
Wow. Yes. Tomorrow I will reach. I will reach tomorrow.
Yeah, so you can
Wow.
do this for like
For
the keychain,
key,
you
for
know,
key, yeah,
and
for
this is
some
like a
keys.
little bell
Yeah. Okay.
for this.
Thank you.
Wow,
Wow,
you
so
pick the best one.
red color.
You pick the best. How do you feel?
So, a bit I would say maybe I'm a bit tired because of walking, but everything is okay. I'm really satisfied with the day today. So yeah, I'm really happy because today we were drawing, today we were walking, today I was showing you a lot of in Prague some monuments. So it's okay. Yeah, I like Prague. So I like sharing with people about my history because
Yes.
I like history. So I can share with my ideas from my head what I had there. So.
And I'm the first Taiwanese you met in Prague. How do you feel?
I feel okay. Feel okay.
Feel
Feeling okay, yes.
Okay. Would you feel actually positive about my
I'm
country?
positive.
Positive about my country?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
positive
no?
about this one. I'm
Okay.
positive and I'm really happy that you share with me and we are sharing the life between us a country, the culture. It's really interesting to know because when people just come to another country and they don't know about this country at all, so they just trying to find about some information on websites. But when you meet the people, when you meet the person and from another country, you can understand how it is alive or how the people look like. So yeah, it's really okay for me. I like it.
We went to the castle,
Yeah.
right? And then we went to
Frank Charles
this
Bridge, castle.
the bridge, the cathedral,
Astrological clock,
yeah.
a bit I would say.
a big one, and we went to the river to see the swarm, which you don't like.
Yeah. You remember?
Yeah, of
You
course.
remembered
You don't like
always.
because you will swing the swarm and they are rude to you,
Okay,
right? And then
yes.
one of the best surprises went to this painting. This
Yeah.
is so super
Yeah,
cool.
painting, drawing. It's
That
really
drawing
okay.
is very cool. I love it. So that changed the idea for me about Prague. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody who knows to go there. You
Yeah,
see the people
yeah.
go there, they are all locals.
Yeah, yeah.
And they see the Taiwanese people say, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
is this guy?
Yeah.
Right, so the painting.
A lot of tourists are in Prague.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see a lot of tourists are there. So and a lot of people are from Asia. So yes, yes.
But,
it's true, you can say.
yeah, but I would say I think I will come back to Czech more and more because I recently understand Taiwan and Czech Republic have a better relationship right now. I see all this information and news, you know.
Yeah, everything was okay, always. Yeah, that's good. See you.